This is a great anime mashup.
We're hearing about your argument.
Well, it's not anymore, right? They changed it to the phone call.
Are they going to have a talking fast off?
Yes.
Okay. That was the initial narrative, which was a lie. That's a tactic
No, they're
going to
have a fag off. That's the more challenging one.
Yeah.
Well, so let's do the context here.
Yeah.
You put out a video. You mentioned, look at these fees. It's, you know,
I never mentioned money outside of what I believe were immoral penalty fees. I never talked. You've never heard me say, "Hey, not enough money was offered." That's not what it's about.
So when we
then why did you ask for $30 million?
Yeah, why'd you ask for more money? And then also, isn't saying I want to make all this money and also have no penalties still money?
Yes.
Right, that's still money. Like, no, I want you to just pay me this, and then if I blow up the whole network, that's sorry. You still owe it to me. What am I, Howard Stern?
I'll tell you what. Here's the counter offer you say, since it's not about money. You know what? Do me a favor. Take $1 million off my contract. I don't want to be beholden to YouTube whether I succeed or fail. Take it out completely out of the mix, right? If it's not about money, right?
Yeah, that'll be less money, but
it'll be less money. But guess what? Now I don't need to worry about what YouTube does to me. But by the way, that's not defending shitty contracts. And by the way, nobody hates Daily Wire. Honestly, outside of this situation, if you were to ask me who do I dislike more, who do I think is worse between Daily Wire as a conglomerate or Steven Crowder, I still think Daily Wire overall is worse and has done worse things. That's not to say Steven Crowder is not also a grifting asshole who, like Mark Dice brought out earlier, he was fine when he was friends with all of them, when he was hanging out and they were buddies. When you were going,
we see that all the time with these people. Oh, we were, you know, when they're friends and then when they have a falling out. I've got years of dirt on this person, and it's like, why? Why don't you just walk away from? I don't understand why people can't just be like, yo. You know what I mean? I'm not cool with that person anymore.
We weren't the one going to Dave Rubin's gay baby shower, Crowder. That was you. Like, you understand what I'm saying? I don't know if the baby's gay. Well, it might be by the end of this.
Well, I mean, like, if you put an Oxford comma in there, it would work, like a gay baby shower.
A gay baby, you're right. A gay, comma, baby shower. Not a gay baby, comma, shower.
Yeah.
Or not showering with gay babies either. That's even something else.
None of that.
No. Okay,
you
good.
You really got to put the comma in now.
They call it Bidening.
Biden.
Yeah.
We first were watching the show and we talked about it. I said, what's the fee? We don't know. And then the Daily Wire's response, of course, was, we offered this guy $50 million.
Basketball money.
Basketball money. The response then from detractors and most people was, holy crap. And they're imagining Steven Crowder in a big private bank vault diving into a bunch of gold coins. When in reality, the $50 million included the entire budget for your whole staff, your whole production facility, every production you would have done, meaning you've got to pay.
That's still, I'm sorry. Listen here, guys who could afford salt tanks now, the thing we always choke on about Joe Rogan, right? Even, let me fucking explain something to you, okay? Coming from us two here, do you know how we run this show? Do you understand if we had $50 million? Do you know that we've been running a fucking quality show, by the way, I think better than any of these assholes, all right?
God, imagine if we had like a staff.
Like, I know.
Like if you
we
just
could
had,
actually like pay employees to be in an office.
Picture this, and this is insane, right? Because we've seen what the Daily Wire office looks like, and we've seen all this other shit, right?
And the Blaze office is another great one.
Imagine what we could do with just 2 people physically in here just doing shit.
Well, I mean, setting like actual
But
like
just 2 people. Just 2 people that just come in, just boom, 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 and then while you're live, also go run, pull things, and do. And it's like, oh, God, just 2 people that are in here, and you pay them a salary, and they're not, you know.
No, but you're right.
They get a whole building full of people, and they get on the phone with the fucking CEO of YouTube when they get a strike, and everything's all fixed.
So wait, so you're saying the next logical step for you guys is you have to have a falling out with me, and then I have to go on I'll go on Steel Toe, and I'll talk about how you guys were mean to me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll.
Well, no, that's not fair. You want to go on a show that people watch.
Okay, so then I go on. So I go on. So I go on the Dick show.
So do I. I always bust his balls.
So I go on the Dick. I go on the Dick show, cry about you guys, and then promote my hummus brand.
I like that. Yeah.
Hey, how many employees do you have?
About
25. Are you gonna smash every chickpea by hand when you order?
Yeah, I'm gonna mash every chickpea's mashed by hand.
You leave the sworn enemy of Chad Zumach alone.
And then I'm gonna
Chad Zumach, who by the way to this day still thinks he met me, still thinks I'm Royce, And it's still been like, yeah, I met him.
Super
He was
weird.
at the
He
big
never
joke.
read. You never met him, chat. You met me, bud. Christ.
You've got to pay. How many employees?
Now he's turning him into Kevin.
Royce,
Brennan.
you gotta stop. Mersh, you gotta stop going on
I
Chrissy
think
Meyer.
you mean Neil Brennan's brother.
Mersh needs to. You know what? Mersh would know this stuff more if he stopped going on Chrissy Meyer's show all the time. That's it.
By the way, so we break it down: $50 million for 4 years, right? So that's $12.5 million a year.
Christ.
Even if you pay yourself, even if Crowder wanted to be a fucking complete asshole,
Spoiler alert, he does.
well, I know. But even if
You fucking shit-eating grin. You fucking.
he is
asshole.
right, if Crowder even wanted to pay himself $8 million a year clean, even with the leftover money, he should still have the best show that's ever existed. With the amount of how much I know rent he's paying, why does he? Let me see, guys. We've seen his content. Can you explain to me why he needs 25 employees to make what he makes? The content
Yeah,
he makes.
well, when you're
The
buying
music
fucking a
videos.
bunch of BC Rich Warlocks and shit every 3 months to do a Kiss cover
Yeah,
for fucking,
when
you
you're-
know, Kiss parody.
When
and
you're doing
fucking-
my Corona and doing fucking, you know, you gotta get the whole set. You gotta, yeah, you gotta pay for
Oh,
you gotta
'cause it's
pay for
like-
that karaoke track.
Because it's like my Sharona, but Corona.
You know what? He was underpaid. He should have
Yeah.
given him more money for
They
those
should give him
bangers.
80 million.
I know,
Those
he's-
bangers, banger after banger.
192 shows a year. He needs $50 million to do 192.
I would suck the devil's dick
Wait,
to get that much money for 100, and then to be like, wait, and I'm penalized if I miss one of these 192. So if we get through this 12 months and I can't produce 192 talk shows, you mean to tell me I get penalized? Bullshit.
He couldn't know. You guys don't understand. 192 shows is hard because there aren't that many The Knack songs to parody.
Yeah. Oh, and then we do a yearly thing that we're going to produce, and if you miss that, you're penalized $1 million. But it's an event that we're going to fly you out first class. You're going to have your hotels taken care of, your dinners. It's all going to be a write-off anyway, and you can, probably have trysts with your little college boys.
Yeah, and by the way, whenever we fuck up, YouTube doesn't call us and ask us kindly to get rid of something. They just give us strikes.
Yeah.
They just gave us strikes.
And
They
then
told us to
and then
fuck
warn
off.
us if they find another arbitrary reason to be mad at us
Yeah.
in the morning that we'll just lose our whole account.
It really is, man. It's like you and I have just been there. Like we're dropouts that just got into the fucking military just to pay off, just to be able to afford school. And then this guy comes out of Westminster, never served a goddamn day, shows up and he's like, "Hey guys," with his nice little suit. "Wow, hey, we're all brothers in arms. Go fuck yourself."
He's a pogue. Crowder's a pogue. He's just like, you know what I mean? He's like a fucking officer that came out of military academy and pretty much worked in the strategic offices for a while. And we're the guy in the beginning of fucking Platoon when Charlie Sheen's getting wheeled in and that guy's passing him on the Jeep and he's just got the 1,000-yard stare.
Dusso Dolphin said $250K a year per employee is $25 million. I'll tell you something with 100% certainty. Crowder does not pay his employees $250,000 a year.
Yeah.
I can tell you that he does not pay.
You
them
think he's
that.
paid $250,000 a year? Who, for Landau?
I like to tell you exactly how much they get paid, but you know those pesky NDAs they make them sign.
But they don't make shit.
Yeah, so let's not fucking pretend like they're making $250,000.
Why do you think fucking Quarter Black Garrett rolled the dice and bounced?
Yeah, no, you're right.
Like, because that was a roll of the dice. I mean, Nerdrotic does good shit. I know they're a big channel and everything, but not louder with crowd.
No,
he left a fucking juggernaut.
I agree with
He
that.
left a juggernaut to go do. I mean, they're doing great, but
Yeah.
why would you leave to go do an indie thing that's growing when if the big fat money bag daddy is actually taking care of everybody? There's no reason to leave, right? If he were paying you a fortune and your health care and all that shit was covered, you'd be like, yeah, this is bitching.
Dead Dominique has a very good point. He goes, maybe Landau makes $250,000. Maybe Landau.
Listen,
Yes, and I'll explain why. The only reason why, and I think you'll agree when I explain this before. Think about this. Crowder's been missing a lot of shows, and the guy who's been sitting in a lot for him, the main replacement host is Landau. So I'm saying $250K to be the backup guy. I kind of get that.
Landau would still do that for $150 a day because he's an idiot. He's a nice guy. Remember, that's the teacher.
Dave Landau.
He's
Nice
a nice guy.
Nice guy.
Great guy. So of course he's gonna just do it. You think he's gonna have enough backbone to stand up to Crowder and get $250,000? Maybe 100. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm gonna say 150. I'm gonna go there. You might be right. I'm thinking.
Who the fuck's paying 100? Who the fuck is paying 150 grand for Landau?
Not Anthony Cumia. Tell you that.
About 25, soon to be 30 something.
Soon to be 30 something. Now, if you want to
Speaking
do.
of Landau, y'all caught the part where he bitches about fucking one of his employees getting poached too, or the fucking Daily Wire attempting to poach a fucking employee from Crowder. Did y'all see that
No,
in this?
did they really? Oh
Yes,
yeah, no, they
there's a
did. They did. No, I do remember this. They tried to take his employees before the Blaze thing even happened.
Did they?
Yeah, like producers and stuff. Yeah.
Do production on a skit, we're talking maybe 30 to 50K, depending on the size of the skit.
Yeah, every time we...
You're spending $50K
There's no way.
to do
No, he's not.
shitty, fucking horrible.
That's a lie to get people to give him more money. He's banging.
There's no way in hell that it's costing him $50K to do a fucking skit. That's retarded.
Yeah.
Show up to do a change my mind is $50,000.
50
Millions in legal.
You know what?
camera
Yeah,
work,
it might,
millions
it
of
might
millions of
cost
dollars.
$50K to do one of these bits. If they throw all the fucking lighting and fucking cameras and shit in the trash at the end of filming one.
and start over. And then just start over.
And equipment, payroll, millions of dollars in taxes. It's the merging. It's the merging of what was that?
It's theft.
Yes, I completely
But
agree.
let me just say,
Wheelhouse.
I'm on your side on this one. Everybody can know my bias. The reason that really bothered me is because I run a company. I know how much money we make. And there are people who assume that
Yeah, but you have a $2 million grip tape budget. Like, you understand what I'm saying? And most of that's spent on guitar strings and buying bots, so you think people actually viewed your shitty music video. So get the fuck out of here, Tim. Fuck out of here, all of
are you
these
talking
guys.
about? Number two,
Oh,
what was
never
the-
Trumper. I'm the fence guy. I don't like you.
Number two
and
on
I don't
iTunes.
fucking like Crowder. And I don't like any of these assholes. And honestly, the more time has gone by, the less I like them. Because none of you are fucking sincere. All of you are fucking garbage. All right? All of you are opportunistic fucks, which is fine, okay? And the thing that always gets brought up to us all the time, every time we make fun of these guys by their fucking fans, is like, what are you guys, jealous? Actually, not jealous. As a matter of fact, we're doing pretty well considering we never sold out to any of these fucks. All right? Considering we told them to suck our dick. All right? So that's not what this has ever been about. All right, this is about phonies.
We made conscious choices over the last 5 years to avoid, like, being around these people. I mean,
they're all backstabbing each other. Every one of them are backstabbing each other now. Everyone.
And anybody who's going to be like, "Oh, you guys are just jealous because you're not talented." We were offered seats at the table by all these people at some point, but it's like, no,
thank you.
No, it's like we don't even want. Like, how many times has it just been an invite to like a simple get together, and we're like,
no thanks.
But who's there though? And then there's always like 4 people on the list that we're like, nah.
No, I don't want
food buckets. Food buckets.
You want some food buckets?
Yeah, remember that? Buy some food bucket slop.
Be amazed at the shit we've turned down.
Hey guys, just go get MREs. Like, go look for them out and about.
I can't because they're not kosher, so I cannot get MREs.
And just keep a lot of peanut butter and cocoa powder and coffee. You'll be fine.
Yeah,
that's what I learned from Steve MRE. Your peanut butter, coffee powder, and cocoa powder, and store it in a dry, cool place. It'll be fine.
What does he always say?
Nice hiss.
Nice.
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 Nice.